What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Smackdown review. I am very late on this review, and for reasons why, I was very sick. I have had a cold, and it has got the best of me that I cannot do a review. And I could have waited off that to do it, but it's best I move on anyway and just do it just because. But first off, there's a few things I like to say for this review. I know it's been a very rough week, and probably a few weeks for some legends, really, we've lost lately. I know last week we lost Chavo Guerrero Sr. And, just in the past 2 or 3 days, even today, I just want to say also rest in peace to George the Animal Steele. He died at the age of 79, I believe. He was at hospice. I believe he had cancer, if I'm not sure. Ivan Koloff died today at 74 years old. He had a battle with liver disease for over 10 years. And rest in peace to Nicole Bass. Most likely, what you may know from the Attitude Era, was the very giant muscle-bound chick. I don't know if she's a man or woman, so say transgender. I'm not sure, but I know she's a regular on the Howard Stern show. She had a major stroke. She was over 52 years old. They said she died Thursday, but she didn't, and she was still alive, but in grave condition, though, and did die on Friday night. I did grow up watching George the Animal Steele or Ivan Koloff. I knew who they were. I did see George Steele run that a few times. Chavo Guerrero Sr. The last time I saw Chavo Guerrero Sr. was on Lucha Underground when it was Rey Mysterio versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Chavo Sr. got involved. I remember him back in 2004, Chavo Classic, when he won the Cruiserweight Championship. So, yes, that was the latest time I saw Chavo. So it's been a really rough week for Legends, to be honest with you. Very rough week. A lot of losses. But moving on with the show, Smackdown. We kicked it off with the new WWE champion, Bray Wyat, as he came out there, talking about he was the champion. And his fans chanted, "You deserve it." He says he's never lied. He says that now he's got the whole damn world in his hands, holding the WWE championship. He wanted the crowd to sing along. He would lead them to paradise. And, we're going to burn it down fire. We're going to go my way. He says, "Welcome to the era of Wyat." Until John Cena came out. And they booed Cena. And Cena says, "Oh, yeah." And this is where Cena says, he talked about how he introduced the WWE champion, paid respects. But he said he got some supporters. Most likely were brainwashed. But they've been brainwashed to chant, "You deserve it." And this is where I didn't understand where John Cena was going right here. Was Cena the heel or the face for a point? You don't deserve nothing around here. You have to earn your shot. And you didn't earn that championship, even though he beat you last Sunday for the title. I don't know. He won the chamber. He won it clean. He didn't have any help from the outside. He did win, so where was he heel? How did he not deserve it? He earned his shot. Not heel, but he earned his shot. And Cena looked like he just didn't make no sense in this promo. So you gotta earn your spot. You don't deserve nothing. And also he could have tried to bury him really. They could have tried to, he probably tried to, like he did AJ Styles on the mic a few weeks ago. But Cena did not make a lot of sense saying, "I want my shot back tonight and I want my championship back." Until AJ Styles came out saying, "I'm getting my rematch before you get yours. I never got my one-on-one rematch. And you can't jump lines and stuff. I've beaten you several times." And he told Wyatt, "I know I can beat you." Until Daniel Bryan came out and said tonight that, "Alright, you two are old championship rematches. So tonight, a triple threat match in the main event. AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Bray Wyatt for the WWE Championship." Excuse me. So that's going to happen out tonight. American Alpha against the Ascension, which they had a good match, but I don't know. It was whatever. I don't know where they were still going with the Ascension, thinking they were going to win the championship Sunday. I don't think that was ever going to happen. It looked like it was going to for a second, but then again, I'm surprised the Ascension actually got a win last week after they've been beaten so many times. You could get to win not American Alpha. You could Don't even remember when they actually, you know, won a match on TV, the Ascension. They always jobbed everybody. And so the Usos got on Titantron saying that, you know, we took out Gable's knee a few months ago, and they're going to do it again, and they're going to be rising back. There's not a ghost, it's the Usos. Dean Ambrose was looking for Baron Corbin in the back, so he ran to James Ellsworth and Carmella. He says, let me give you a little bit of advice, alright? She's using you, okay? But Carmella pretty much called Ambrose a gas station attendant. Asked Ellsworth if he's going to let Ambrose tolerate him until Ellsworth was about to do something until Daniel Bryan came up, and Dean Ambrose was very pissed. And he says, can I please, he wants to take his aggression towards somebody, can I beat him up, please? I want to take him out. And, you know, Daniel Bryan said, you know, yeah, you know, you two have some unsolved problems. You want to get things done out all the way. So, you're right. Dean Ambrose and James Ellsworth tonight. James Ellsworth was out there to face Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose came out, but on his knees as Baron Corbin brought him out, which they kind of brawled for a second. And then, I will say this did look cool, but he had a deep six on Dean Ambrose, throwing him across the production crate, and then these sparks kind of flew. I don't know why, it looked a bit silly because they were never even near Dean Ambrose, but they did that. And some people thought these chocolate chip cookies that are mostly focused on screen after he threw Dean Ambrose. So yeah, so the I don't know, the pyro thing looked a little kind of odd because it was never near him. Next was Nikki Bella and Natalya. As Dan and Bryan looked ahead to talk, said I'm gonna sort this out, and told them to stop. Every time I get around you two always start fighting, and can never be in the ring. After they brawled at each other, Dan and Bryan pretty much security broke out. Dan and Bryan says, you know what? You guys are gonna fight in the ring. Now, anywhere, false count anywhere match. That's gonna be next week. And you're gonna settle this once and for all. He said, Jesus, and left it after that. So, I don't know. I wish this feud would end now. I haven't cared about it that much. Like I said before in the review, did they have a good match Sunday? Yes, they did. I will admit that. But I'm ready for this shit to end because I never really liked the feud that much to begin with. As they keep saying, where's my merchandise? Where's my t-shirt? Bret Hart, John Cena. Why are we still confused doing this thing? Dolph Ziggler, my God. Oh yes, Dolph Ziggler, the guy who still don't know if he's heel or face. Now he's talking about how people trying to steal the show him, and I'm gonna take out the new generation. He says. So even though he was still talking about stealing the show, he was face. Now he's mad because now people think he's washed up. Wasn't it at first you were mad because you were losing matches? Then he kicked Lawler in the chest and didn't do nothing about that. Now he's talking about they're trying to steal the show from him. And nobody's going to replace me. I'm going to take out this younger generation, these new guys that keep coming up. So now Ziggler's supposed to be washed up now. Mickie James went against Becky Lynch in a rematch. It was a better match than what was Sunday. Mickie James pretty much acted like she hurt her shoulder as the referee was about to call a doctor. Affected injury until Becky kind of backed off a minute, and Mickie James hit with a mid kick, and it was over. So, pretty good match. I'll say that for the rematch. After that, Naomi, who unfortunately couldn't even get a full entrance, and she's the new champion, almost like a jobber's entrance, did not even get a full entrance for some reason. And she says she suffered this injury in Elimination Chamber, which I have no idea still what that injury is. But she says she's going to fight through it and go to WrestleMania and as the champion until Alexa Bliss talked about the glow worm, get a boo-boo and stuff, and she wore a knee brace, and talked about her the pressure of being champion. And you want to talk about snatching people off, then you wouldn't be feeling the glow now, because you're going to be more of your 30 for 30. Lights out the failure of Naomi. And Naomi told her to watch her mouth, or she's going to snatch her ball. They said, you're not going to snatch anything. I'm going to snatch that title next week. So either you give up the championship, or I will beat you out of it. So, I don't know what to do with Naomi or anything. It is still Still kind of odd that she didn't get a full entrance. I don't know where she got hurt from. I still think she should have won the title at WrestleMania, but I don't know. Bray Wyatt came out for his entrance as AJ Styles and John Cena on the ring. As soon as the lights came on, Luke Harper was standing out there. Luke Harper started kicking the shit out of Bray Wyatt and super kicked him before they sent him to the back. And then they continued the triple threat match, which was really good, I'll say that, even though it was a finisher fest, it felt like. It was just like everybody hitting their finishers, like everybody said an FU, everybody said a forearm, Styles Clash, Sister Abigail. And I don't know how many FUs John Cena hit out there, but he hit a lot of them. But he was able to beat John Cena, AJ Styles, as he covered Cena for the win, which I'm surprised Cena took another loss right there, a pin. As Bray Wyatt pretty much retained his championship, Randy Orton came out and got a microphone. He says, "You know you are the WWE champion. I won the Royal Rumble. The privileges came with it. But as long as you are the master and I am the servant, I refuse to face you at WrestleMania." As he dropped to his knees, and Bray pretty much says, "You had the keys. You now have the keys to the kingdom, my friend." As they pose to lead the show, which we know Randy was going to bullshit. Bray Wyatt sooner or later to get his shot for the championship is now next week. Which, you know, really still kind of odd that John Cena took another pin. Like, John Cena does take a lot of pins lately for some reason. I don't know why. But, he is taking a lot of pins out there, so I don't know. Maybe we're going to go through this before it gets to WrestleMania is 6 to 7 weeks away. So I'm sure Orton's going to turn on sooner or later. I really do believe Randy Orton is going to win at WrestleMania. More like I do, like I said, it's going to be to determine the WrestleMania opponent for next week. It'll be a Battle Royale, which I know AJ Styles is in it, and most likely John Cena will be in it. Also, whoever wins will face Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship, but it will probably be a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. And I know people still doing this whole Miz versus Cena idea, which I've already spoke on that, talking about how that was a bunch of bullshit ideas with this whole Cena and Nikki Bella versus him and Maurice. It didn't see some proposal. Like, I think Cena rather go for the title. That bullshit. I'm serious. Like, literally, I don't think that's a good idea. I've already said this before, but hey, what do I know? But very bad idea. But SmackDown was pretty good, even though it was 3 matches. They got for what they could, better than Raw usually does nowadays. Raw had at least 2 or 3 things, really, but you know, I'm sure people are talking about the whole Women's Championship thing and how, well, we already know how that's going to go. We're back to that hot potato thing on Raw. But this is my SmackDown review. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.